What episode of SpongeBob?
You know, they go to that beach, and they try to be a lifeguard or something. And Patrick gets like a leg cramp. That's what happened to me.
Hold up. I don't remember that at all.
What?
Patrick gets a leg cramp?
Yeah, him and SpongeBob, they're in the kiddie pool, and they're trying to do something, and he gets a leg cramp. He's like, oh.
Grade A. Starfish Patrick. Patrick Starfish.
You like that?
Yes.
But yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday, man. Dude, that was so many rocks. I got my leg stuck in a rock, and I was like, my leg is going to break right now.
You know what? I'm not mad you didn't invite me, because I would have liked that beach.
Nah, you would not have had a good time.
I'm not going to invite you next time I go to the beach.
Too late, I already know when you're going.
Oh, dude, I just remembered I gotta invite Mike to that thing. And when I invite him, if he says what time, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Why?
Because what time do you think we're gonna go to the beach?
9 p.m. at night?
No! It's gonna be in the day.
Wow. Yeah, man. Dude, the waves were so hard yesterday, too. I wasn't paying attention, and when it hit me in the back, and, like, it swept me up and bent me over backwards.
Ooh.
And it cracked my back. I gave me some chiropractic work right there. A good time.
He's gonna say no, just watch.
I'm so ready for him to say no.
Dude, you're gonna love him, man. He's like your typical black. He's tall, thin, and muscular, with the loose curls.
Loose curls.
And his hair. Played basketball in high school, man.
No.
He's your typical
You know
black.
what I looked like in high school. No, I did not.
Well, unless you have anything to tell me, we can start talking about philosophy while we wait for the stream to start, you know?
I will tell you that I want to get on this.
Oh! What do you think? So James, you know, I was thinking the other day, you know, and it crossed my mind while I was, you know, in the shower. I was, you know, thinking, what do you think, James, existed before the universe was created?
A creator? I don't know. Sounds pretty solid to me.
Nothing.
Nothing. Sounded like the magic conch.
That was the idea. Wait, what response was nothing when he was like, can I have something to eat or something? Or
no. Can Patrick have something to eat? Yes.
Will I ever get married? Maybe someday. That's what these philosophy questions boil down to. We ask a deep intellectual question and it devolves into SpongeBob quotes.
I like that one. If the universe is finite,
dumbass.
Hey, man. What would beyond the edge of the universe be like? I'm black. Nothing. It wouldn't be anything.
Isn't that the definition of finite? Is that it has nothing beyond the edge?
Yeah. Duh.
That's a trick question. It should be if the universe is not finite. What would be beyond the? That actually doesn't make sense. This is a stupid question.
This is a
very contradicting question. But what would be beyond? Well, according to Star Trek, only the mind exists outside of the universe. Remember that episode in season 1 when the one alien who can travel through space and time with his mind. Yeah, he takes him out to the edge of the universe, and he's like, this is the end. This is outside reality, outside the universe. You can.
It would actually be really awesome to be on the Starship Enterprise.
No, it would, man. Star Trek Next Generation is still my favorite. I've heard that
I should watch
DS9.
it.
You should. I heard that DS9 was really good as well, but
What's
you know,
DS9?
Deep Space Nine.
Don't know what that is.
The music playing seems really. Oh, never mind. It is lame. It's supposed to be that way, you dumbass. I was looking at another audio feed.
Are you who's the dumbass now? Still me.
Nah, I mean Star Trek The Next Generation was so fun, and it has so much. Like I always was like, man, what adventure are we getting into today? It was so exciting. But Deep Space Nine, I hate the characters too. They're all stupid. I hate
thought
them
you
all.
didn't see it.
Deep Space Nine, I've been watching it.
Oh, is that the one that you sent me?
Yeah, I've been sending you guys. That's all I've been doing for like the past 5 months is sending you Star Trek memes.
Yeah, it honestly did look pretty stupid. That alien was like, but when I think about women,
The rising women.
oh my god.
No, but I'm trying to give it till season 2 because you know season 1 is always like super cheap and like made at the lowest budget possible.
Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to look into wait for season 2 because then they'll get better quality, you know.
Oh yeah.
But so far I'm not enjoying any of, like there hasn't been a single episode where I'm like yes.
Really?
It's all been like
how many are you in?
I'm like on episode 13.
What the heck? Why are you still watching?
Because I said I'm trying to get
If
that
I don't
season
like
2.
something in the first 5 minutes, I'm out.
But it's Star Trek, man. You know.
Names mean nothing.
What? Names you nothing?
Names mean nothing.
Oh. But yeah, and then I haven't even bothered with Voyager and that other one.
I heard that was poop.
And then the newest one, Discovery. Fuck that, dude.
What the hell is that? Oh, I thought it was a spider going down a little web, and I was like, I can't tell if it's a spider or if it's fluff.
Well, there is a mosquito eater in here. I don't know where it is right now. So James, I was curious what your thoughts are. You know, I was wondering, are all individuals morally obligated? We talked about this, didn't we? Did we do this person's life if they were able?
I don't think.
Oh no, we didn't talk about this. Well, yeah, James, are all individuals morally obligated to save another person's life if they are able? What if, James, that person lives in another country? Well, then you're not able to save their life. That's stupid.
Hold the fuck up. I think if you are able to save someone's life, then yes, do it.
But are you morally obligated to do it?
I don't think you're morally obligated.
If you're able, not like if it risks yourself.
I feel like if you're able, you should. So that kind of answers that, huh? Morally obligated. It's like if you were in a car crash and with someone, and your car's on fire and you can get out but the other person can't, and you think through it and you're like in the moment like, yeah, we could both get out of here alive. Would you do it?
I would do it, but would you be morally obligated? Should and would are different.
That's true.
That's actually another philosophical thing, like the difference between should and would.
That's a good conversation.
But yeah, should you?
I feel like all of these questions, man, there's two sides to everything. Because, like, you don't have to. However, people will be like, yeah, you had the opportunity. You didn't take it. You're a horrible person for not doing it.
I think it'd be ethical to do it, but it's not moral. It's not a matter of morality.
Ethically, yes. Morally, I don't know.
Ethics and ethos. Learned that in freshman year. Freshman year of the high school.
As far as what if that person lives in another country, then what the fuck ever, man.
I guess they mean like
if they have a disease.
Oh, Xanis is here.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, Xanis, you are super early. Don't you know 6
Come
o'clock,
back in
dumbass?
10. Come back in 10, man. This isn't interesting.
No, yeah, we're just waiting like you, man, for the stream to start. You know?
Yep. If he lives in another country, like, are you like as far as like disease and you could transplant something and send it over there?
Yeah, it's probably like a matter of money. What, Xanis? You've never seen our
He's
starting
never been
soon?
early. But
Well, this is the deal, Xanis. Is that what do you mean? Why is it just a black screen? What do you? It says starting soon. Can you read?
It's like you don't have that part up.
I know, right? Nah, no, Xanis, just you don't know. This is the part of the show where, you know, it's not really the show. We don't start till 6, but, you know, since we obviously, like, we get together, like, an hour early, before the stream, and we set up everything, and we make sure everything, you know, slides, and the thing works. And so we're usually done setting up by, like, you know, 5:30, 5:40 or whatever, so we just are sitting here talking, before the stream starts.
Just thought, hey,
And yeah,
why not do it?
might as well just start
Fuck
the
it.
thing, let everybody,
We'll do it
you know, yeah, might as well just put it up and let everybody come in while we just fuck around and stuff.
You know what? You asked too many questions.
Yeah, Xanis.
Fuck off.
Haven't you ever seen one of those professional live streams where it's like starting soon and it's like
Yeah, we thought we'd be generous, and instead of like having some stupid music playing on, just waiting for the show, we thought we would entertain you with our voices in the moment, live.
Yep, and the strict time schedule is
Someone has
important for
OCD.
everybody, because if I just started randomly or I was like, sometime in the afternoon, then you'd miss stuff.
You would never know when it's coming.
At least this way you can expect us every Monday at 6 o'clock. That way, if you have any errands to run, or you have chores to do, or you have
Masturbate.
responsibilities, you gotta masturbate, you know, like every adult. Yeah, so... oh, well, Xanis, that explains it, you know? That he just doesn't watch anybody live. Well, I appreciate you, Xanis.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Thank you for... I know your time is so precious to you.
I feel special.
Every minute you spend on us is a minute you can't fap, so...
Thank you. Hashtag no fap. Not really. I do that every night.
So,
I don't really care for watching things live myself, to be honest.
I just always watch it when it's archived.
Same, yeah. Or like when it's a snippet. That's archiving, whatever. But
Yeah, I need to get back into that, doing snippets of the stream. I'm gonna start doing that now. It's time to start that up again.
yes.
But well, yeah, I hope that answers your questions.
Yeah, I don't watch
Yes.
anybody else live, man. No Markiplier, no nothing.
No, but yeah, a lot of people don't. That's why, again, I need to do the clips. All in good time. All in good time.
My calf is like screwed up, dude. When Cam can hit the beach.
Here we go.
You been thinking anymore? You got any more things you want to ask me?
Oh yeah, man! I got so many things in my mind. I was wanting to know what should the role of government be? What boundaries and limitations should it have?
Nah, all of it. I was gonna say nah.
No boundaries. Let the government own your children and gas your Jews.
Because I was going to say none, as in no government. Like none of the government should be involved. But then that would have sounded like no boundaries. Too many regulations by the government. Very too many.
I'll make this easy for you. I won't even argue no government. I will just argue.
I would argue that the government go back to what it was when it was started. Wow.
Well, you mean in America?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are so anti-government.
Don't get me. Now, the role of the government should simply be to protect your rights and your property.
Your rights and your property.
No, wait. Yeah, to protect because your rights
They
are
don't
God-given.
They don't need to protect property. They just should protect your property.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But they do that now, right?
Not necessarily. But the role of the government should just be to protect your rights and to protect your property. And the boundaries and limitations of the government, it should not infringe on your rights. And should not infringe on your property. There you go. Isn't it so easy?
It's so easy to reverse.
Nice. I don't want to call it centrist or even libertarian, but just I don't want to call it common sense either because I hate that term. But isn't it
Really?
just nice to just have a nice simple? What's it called? not priorities, but principles, just easy, simple principles that just governs everything.
I feel like I remember you saying you don't like common sense. Why?
Because it's really condescending to say that. Because if I disagree with you, and I tell you, come on, James, it's common sense, I'm basically saying that you're an idiot. I'm saying that everybody gets this, but you don't, because you stupid. That's how it feels.
Have people use that on you?
Well, yeah, everyone uses it. It's a very common thing to say.
I mean, has that situation happened to you where someone's like, it's common sense, Tim?
Is
that why you don't like it?
No, I mean, like, not that specific thing, but you hear it all the time. You hear people say it all the time. And especially when I hear it, like, if I'm watching someone on YouTube and they're commentating, like, the way we're talking about just things, having conversation. And they're saying something, but you don't agree with them, and then out of nowhere they just say, it's common sense. Like, of course I think this way. It's common sense. Then if you disagree with them, you get insulted because you're like, but I'm right. And you're saying it's common sense, so either everybody else is stupid, or either you're saying everybody in the world is stupid, or I'm just stupid. So that's why I don't like to use that. Now, you can use common sense if you're just saying something stupid, like...
You should, limit it.
The sun gives life to plants. It's common sense. The world is round, not flat. Common sense.
To all the idiots out there. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, it's almost time to start. Oh, we got 3 minutes. Never mind.
Oh, we good.
We got 3 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like so long as you restrict the boundaries of using the sentence "common sense" to like things that are proven fact and not opinionational. I don't think that's a word.
Opinionational.
I don't think that's a word.
Wow.
Opinional, urinal, opinionative, opinions. Anything that's not opinion.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm trying to say that as long as it's proven fact, then you can use the word or the phrase common sense.
Yeah.
Stars are in space. It's common sense. You fucking idiot.
Like, you could say the world was considered flat as common sense like 300 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of ways you could use the phrase
not
common
anymore
sense,
since we sent people up there.
But now the common sense is that it's round. So.
Yeah, man.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
I think we could fit in another question.
We can.
That actually was an easy question. The government thing.
That was pretty easy.
Yeah, we should
you
do
nailed
more
that
of these.
quick. I was like, just limit them.
James, do you think there will ever be a global government? If a world government did come into power, assuming it wasn't particularly cruel or evil, would it be a good or bad thing?
I would kill myself.
I don't care if it's good, it'd be bad.
Like a one world government?
Yeah.
That's how you know
global government.
Time's coming.
Satan's coming! The devil!
Oh man.
No, world government.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, see, government is already bad at the smallest level. Making it big would be bad. Would be even worse. Because even if it was a good government, the whole idea of the most moral government you can even imagine would be a democratic government. Even a republic. I mean, a republic, I think, is like the best way you could do it, but democracy sucks ass. Democracy is a scam. Democracy sucks. So when you have a government, even if it was a democratic government, or even a Republican government, or republic government, you'd still have a transfer of power at some point. And what if the Overton window moves enough to where you get some dictator into the office of the global government? And if it's global, there'll be no other country to be like, fuck you. And then so he just owns everybody. And then he'll own the world's government. I mean, the world army.
How do you even choose the one person to control everything? Or is it like a group?
No, that means 51% of the world's population would elect the global leader, which means half of the world would then be the minority, would be the oppressed, would be the
government would step in and genetically engineer one man.
Time to start the show. Genetically engineer one man
so that he can handle that, because like that, no normal human being would be able to live. Would be able, like, just think about that. You are in control of the world.
Sounds like a lot of hula to make over a little Krabby Patty, right?
Oh no!
Wrong.
Music is. Oh no! That sounds horrible, I bet. Oh, shit. Wait. Ah! What's up, faggots?
How's it going?
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good... I accidentally turned off... Oh, whoa! The slides are going. Oh, no. What a mess.
Bad timing, man.
What a mess. What a mess. Too many buttons. Too many buttons.
This is exactly why they don't put one man in control of the world.
Yeah, I meant to turn off the starting card, but I accidentally turned off the music, and then things happened.
Fucking dumbass.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Well, oh, dude, want to grab the notes up there for me?
Yeah.
I forgot to take those down. How's everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Fantasy Anime Club. Fantasy's Anime Club. My name is Mocha Fantasy.
I'm Jackie Gray.
And this is the Fantasy Anime Club. Fantasies. I can't. The S. I forget that. But it's fantasies. It's my anime club. Fantasy's Anime Club.
Fantasy's Anime Club.
And today I reprinted these. Aren't they nice?
This is very nice. I like it.
Look at that right there. Look at that. And currently we're watching Cowboy Bebop, as you can see right there. Episodes 5. All first 5, 1 through 5.
Episodes 5. We'll be watching episodes 5.
This live podcast is basically like a book club, but for anime. And we watch the animes that you suggest to us. And we get together every Monday night at 6 p.m. live on this podcast. To talk about
open discussions as
the
well.
episode. Oh yeah, open discussions, Q&As at the end of every podcast. And you could ask anything. It doesn't have to be about us. It could just be anything. It's a good time, man. Good time.
I'd like to take this up. Xana says it feels weird being the only person watching a live stream.
That's
so
normal.
We're talking to you.
Yes.
Welcome
Xanis.
to our room. Welcome to the studio. You get a little behind the scene thing.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, and today we have, look at our things right here. We got our coffee.
Lee made it. Her eyes are so fucked up. She had an eye appointment today, and
are you DMing?
We DM'd on the Halo ODST last night. That's what happened there.
Oh, yeah.
So today we're going to explore feelings of excitement, novelty, noir, fun. I wrote feelings of yeehaw.
This is big.
Feelings of jazzy,
really small.
fresh. What's small? The font? Yeah, so you can't read it. Because you're supposed to have your own notes. Because you a gay-ass white. Entertainment. What else did I feel? I felt informed. I felt relaxed.
Wow.
I felt, episode 5 was the best episode. I felt nostalgic remembrance.
I felt really good, to be honest, watching a good anime.
It's gonna be like a ass class where it's gonna suck after episode 5.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. I knew the problem with that is I knew from the beginning that ass class was terrible. So this is gonna be good.
I hope it's gonna be good too. How's everybody doing today? How you and Lee?
We only got one more person.
I know. Oh, we're super popular, man. We're 100,000 people watching right now, man. It's like a full stadium right now, man.
Did you go to the future for like 5 seconds?
I did, and it was garbage for you.
Oh shit. Yeah.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing okay. Until
you came over. You came over early today.
I came over really early, and I caught up like last second.
At least the anime is fresh in your mind, so you know.
That's true.
You know.
That's what I like about it.
Excuse my water thing. I'm just thirsty. That's all that is. I hope everyone's up to date with the anime. Oh, a Snapchat. Who is it?
Oh no.
Oh, it's from Nick. Oh, it's just text though.
What?
He just texted. What anime was it that you like?
All of it.
Oh, Violet Evergarden, dude.
That's a good one.
Bro.
I've only seen episode 3.
I finished it. Now I have to wait
thing?
for your slow. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude! I am ashamed to say that I cried, but it wasn't the gay kind of cry. It was the good kind of cry.
So
It wasn't.
I was gonna call you a bitch.
It
but
was.
You're good.
It wasn't like I love you cry. It was like your dad died in the war cry. It was very sad. You get my Snapchat, a little girl crying and she fell on her face. Oh man, Violet Evergarden. 10 out of 10.
That's
That
me every
anime.
morning.
That was fuck me, dude.
Wow.
That was.
That's how good it was?
I think that's up there now. That's like Death Note, Ergo Proxy, and Violet Evergarden.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm only on episode 3.
Y'all can friend me on Snapchat if you like. Cocaine sprinkles with no I on the sprinkles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can we just give out Snapchat like that?
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what people do? I could make it my official Mocha Fantasy Snapchat. It's not like
You
I
should
use it
do
for
that.
anything else.
You should do that.
Yeah. You know I don't use Snapchat for anything. Except for sending my nudes to you. Oh my goodness.
I get them every day.
Alright, so I hope everyone's up to date with, Xanis doesn't want to spoil. Don't spoil it, wait.
Watch it.
Wait, you haven't watched it yet? Dude, fucking, Lily. I almost forgot her name. Lily watched all of Violet Evergarden thinking that was the anime that we were watching. Because she's stupid.
Is she coming in the stream today?
I don't know. She'll probably show up eventually. You know?
Did she watch Bebop?
I don't know if she watched Bebop. I mean, it's old. I hope you've seen it. We haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
shit.
Don't spoil the Violet Evergarden. I won't spoil it, fine.
Don't spoil it.
Except for, no, I'm just kidding. Have you watched any of it?
I've
That
seen
time when
3
she
episodes.
loses her arms, man.
She loses them in the first episode.
Oh, yeah. That's so cute, though, how because she lost her arms, she used her mouth to try to carry Gilbert or whatever his name is.
Dude, if I lost my arms, I would be dead.
No, but she has no emotion, so she doesn't feel pain.
Really?
Yeah, so she used her teeth, and because of that, like, it was so cute how she bit the stuffed animals when the owner of the company was giving her, like, oh, what do you want? And she bites it. I was like,
What the fuck are
it
you
make me
doing?
want to cry, man.
She bit it?
Yeah, she bit it. Why is that not adorable to you?
Autistic.
Because she got no arms. So she used her mouth. And, you know.
Yes!
Yes. Oh, now,
Oh, no.
if you muted us, now you'll never know.
And there's no one to let them know that we're not done talking about spoilers.
Alright, so, do you know sign language? You can sign language them back.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Alright, let's get into this here. Let's, bring up... Who's this? Abio Manning? I haven't seen that name ever before. What up?
Welcome.
Abio, welcome to the club. My name's Squidward. And this is SpongeBob.
As we say in Chipotle, hello, welcome!
You gotta say that every time someone walks in, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's awkward for the guests, too, because when I have that set, I'm just like... Because you feel like a dick if you don't say anything back.
It's awkward when, like... It's awkward when you're the only one that... Because, like, everyone in the restaurant's supposed to say, hello, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
So it's awkward when you're, like, the only one there that says it. Or, like, the other people say it. And then, like, they're done saying, like, hello, welcome.
I'd be the person, like, in the kitchen when I'd hear that. I'd go, ha!
I would do that so bad, but I'm never in the back.
That's too bad. Alright, well, let's get into it, okay? Episode 20... there are 26 episodes in Cowboy Bebop. The only characters that I actually wrote down that were of interest was Spike Spiegel, which is the main cowboy guy. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, Jet Black, the main guy that helps him out. Yeah, the guy with no arm. And then Ian, the corgi, of course.
I like
and
the
then
corgi.
Valentine Faye. Is it Faye Valentine? Is Valentine her last
Valentine.
name? So Faye's not her last name. That's
that's her last name.
I mixed that up.
Idiot.
So Faye is her first name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And those are the only
You
characters
know
that matter
what?
because every episode is just the bounty of the week, so you don't have to worry about.
Yeah,
some
no,
of
that's
these
what I really
characters.
like about it. Is like it's not like a chronological order of episodes. It's like each episode's a different story almost.
Yeah.
But like certain things will happen in other episodes, and it kind of follows along with that. Like when they got the corgi.
Yeah, it's like old school cartoons, you know, where you know there's this overarching arc that you get to see through the whole series, but it's very minor and it's just the main story of each episode having its own thing every day, you know. What was this long ass
Let's read this out loud.
Go
Man,
ahead.
why do people treat employees like slaves? I know, right? Ugh! I don't understand like the bitch, like just people that are so mean. They're so mean. They don't understand that it's a pain in the ass to serve you. We are serving you. It's a pain in the ass. They
I
don't
must be
understand.
privileged because my managers say thank you and goodbye to me every day, and they say have a nice day. Even my main manager, Melissa, she'll even hug me before I go.
I don't
She
get
hugs
no
everybody.
hugs. I don't get no hugs.
Wow. Well, my restaurant knows what they're doing then.
Yeah.
I know it's fake though, because you know the corp is just telling me, "God, love your employees," and they're like, "Shit," and so they're just like, "All right,
Have
Yeah.
a good day. Just like that.
Talking about custom. Wait, why are? Oh, you mean customers treat employees like slaves? I see what you're saying.
Yeah, customers
Well,
treat employees like slaves.
It's because there's that mentality where it's like my thank you is the money that I'm being a patron
Fuck
to your
you.
business.
If you think like it, fuck you.
But it is
Okay.
nice to say thank you. And,
Yes.
And because I mean it.
Thank you for serving me. Thank you. God, fuck. Is that so hard? I just want to have a good day at work. You're not making it any better with your. I go into work this Thursday.
That's why I like to stay in the kitchen.
Do you have any idea how badly I would just want to murder people?
You know what I like to do is when people are being dicks, I like to just be as nice as possible to them. I feel like that is such a way to get them back because like an example is like if they hate their food or like something came in the food or they didn't like and they're like bah, this is gross and they're like yelling at me or like blah blah blah, then I'm just like, well, what would you like me to do for you, miss? Or like I could take that back for you and I could
You don't
know, I could
apologize,
do-
do you? Like, I'm
No,
so,
I
you know
say
what I'm saying?
sorry. I say like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Like, this is what I could do for you. Like, and I be so nice. It's patronizing, but I'm being nice, you know. And they get even maybe that's why they get more mad at me.
Yeah,
because,
because they're not getting what they want.
yeah, they don't get me going. Well, fuck, fine. The stupid cooks, like you know, like I'm not like, what do you want me to do about this? They want to like get
What,
a
you want me
rise
to
out of
pick
you.
it out? Fuck!
Let me just scoop it out for you. Let me just grab the whole thing. Did you don't like your mashed potatoes? Just take it back in your open clawed hands.
I hate food service. I hate working for food services. It's like, I get that that's your meal and you're going to eat that, and we try our best to make that as delicious and perfect for you. Perfect for you. Perfect for you so that you can enjoy your meal. And when the slightest little thing isn't, like, is wrong, you don't need to blow up, because we'll fix it for you for free. We'll fix it.
That is
for you.
true.
We will, like, we'll say, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Fucking.
You know you could get away with like anything in a restaurant. You could ask for free anything and the manager will just give it to you, pretty much. Like it. You know how much free stuff we give away just because people complain about it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, like, in general, like, hey, can I get a free fucking burger?
No, but like if you complain at all and you tell the manager you want something for free or you want your meal taken off, most of the time they'll just do it because they just don't want to argue with you. Or they're like
No,
trained
yeah,
not
definitely.
to argue.
Definitely.
And I think a lot of people, they put on ruses, like they get fake angry just so they get a free meal.
Definitely.
Like, you know, there's some customers that come into the restaurant and
scum
they're
of the
like,
earth.
they're like, they have problems from the very beginning. Like the host did something wrong or their table's not right. And every section of the meal, they complain about each little thing. And you just know, you're like, they're going to ask for free stuff. Like that's their plan.
You know that if you generally had a bad experience with a host or something, someone that served you, it's because people like you got up, crawled into their ass, and just ruined their shift. That's why they're like that.
All the people that you run into during the day, it just eats at you. It just eats at you, man.
Yeah. It ruins you.
Abio says, I can't count how many times I've heard, can I speak to your manager? It's like they're going to tell you the same thing. No, when people ask for the manager, I just put on that SpongeBob grin and I'm like, of course I'll get the manager for you. Because then you go to the back and you know the manager's like, you did nothing wrong. And because like the customers want the manager to yell at you. But 9 times out of 10, I mean, because usually you're doing your job. 9 times out of 10, the manager will, like, try to resolve the situation. But in the kitchen, they're just like, you did nothing wrong. You're fine. Like, you know, I'm not even going to, you're good. You know? And usually you and the manager are, like, on the same page. And it's awesome. And then you're just like, the manager is, like, talking to the guests, right? And you have to go back out there because you have guests. And as you walk by the manager, you look at the guests like this. And, like, behind the manager. Because, you know, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
My pleasure.
Lee, I always order the same stuff because I never know what I want. I just be like, can I have some chicken tenders and fries and honey mustard? Those are pretty,
That's
15 minutes in and they have not said anything about I'm my boy. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Time,
yeah, man. Oh, shit. This is why we need to have that fantasy philosophy so we can get everything out on that other show. Oh yeah, when did you want to do that again?
Fuck, dude, whenever, man.
Fuck. All right, we'll try to do it this week. What about Thursday after work?
Yeah.
We'll try to make it Thursday. Fantasy's Philosophy is the first ever on a Mocha Fantasy 1 channel live stream. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel. And what do you want to do? Like 6 o'clock? I have work that day, so it's gonna be in the afternoon sometime. Keep out for
like
it.
3.
You can follow my Instagram and stuff, and I'll post it on there like an hour before we do it, so we'll have warning there. Anyway, okay, so episode 1, Asteroid Blues. Oh shit! Now I got to read this from Abio. If you say it's your birthday at most restaurants, you get free something at the price of listening to the cringe dance songs. Yeah.
I want a free ice cream.
Yeah, at my place you get a scoop, syrup, and a cherry.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been to places where they just plop a scoop in there. That's it.
You know, it's free. That's what you get. So Asteroid Blues, episode 1. What were your first impressions, emotions of episode 1, you know?
Honestly, like, it was a little bit slow, a little confusing. However, I liked the entire just general vibe it gave off. It was like, this seems really cool.
Yeah, I felt excited.
I was excited.
There was a bit of novelty to it because it was an anime from the 90s.
A bit of noir in there.
Yeah, it was a nice little throwback to the good old days.
Yeah.
So that was cool. So
the action is amazing. It's really good.
So in the first few minutes, we get an opening montage of what appears to be when Spike dies. Apparently, he was killed at some point in the past.
I don't understand.
And I still don't understand that. Yeah, I don't know if he faked his death or he looked like he died and everybody thought he was dead. But whatever it is, he was killed. And but what stood out to me was the rose that dropped. That rose indicates.
Didn't it it was bleaked out and then it came into color, right?
Well, it came into color in episode 5, but in the first episode it was all black and white, and we see the rose drop, which I'm assuming that he lost someone close to him because roses usually symbolize love and whatnot, you know. So be on the lookout for that, I guess.
Fabio says, when you come here and haven't watched Bebop,
get
out.
You.
Get out.
Great minds think alike. I'm just kidding. I'm sure you can participate somehow by giving your rich intellectual questions.
We'll find
and hypotheses.
some way for you to contribute to us. bring 3 friends, you got white privilege.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, man. Being on 3 friends of the stream, and now you can suggest your anime. Which we gotta look at our next list of animes too, because we're getting to the end of our list right now.
Right.
Lee, you never. No, the whole point of this is like a book club. We're all supposed to watch it. Ruined. You spoiled it. Or how? What did SpongeBob say?
Soiled it.
Soiled it.
Soiled
Soiled it. Soiled it. You avoided watching because it has cowboy in the name. That's
honestly, like, I kind of got that vibe too.
What's your problem with cowboys? Cowboys are awesome.
Back in the day, not anymore.
And
now it's all about
now today.
Now it's all Lightyear and space and Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, man.
Well, Lee, you can go take a dildo up the ass, okay? Bud Eye is the drug that they that they take in this episode 1, and it's like an enhancement drug. It's illegal, at least without prescription.
I didn't understand going into it. I didn't understand that every episode was different, and the person that they find, like, they catch or kill in every episode. So I was expecting that guy to be like a villain throughout the entire thing,
But he wasn't.
he was kind of cool.
He got fucked.
He did.
Um,
Fucked by the drug.
yeah, so, and also, we don't see that Blood Eye drug anywhere else in the anime, right? It was just that one episode.
I think maybe there was somewhere in there where they mentioned it, but that was it. I don't know.
Wait. Abio, hold up. Don't be dissing SpongeBob like that. How old are you, first of all? And you said you only seen 3 episodes.
Oh, no. Abio, you done fucked up.
Abio. You
Abio, bro.
have seen the episodes
Bro,
season
Abio.
3 and prior. Anything after season 3 was garbage, man. But you know, SpongeBob season 1, 2, and 3, those are the classics, man. 1998 to 2001.
You know what we should do? We should do like instead of an anime, we should watch like a SpongeBob.
Just watch SpongeBob.
I'm down.
The SpongeBob movie was the last thing that the SpongeBob creators... You know why? It's because the SpongeBob movie was created by the people who made SpongeBob. The actual, like, the good ones, you know?
That was the... That's the one with the mustache, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's a good one. I remember when that came out, bro.
So, I mean, half of my language and my interactions, my dialogue, my means of communication is SpongeBob jokes.
It's really frustrating when you don't get it.
The amount of times that I've said a SpongeBob reference and you don't even laugh, and I'm just sitting here like, all right, that's cool. All right.
I genuinely think you're just mumbling off in the back, and you're just like, Barnacle.
Oblivion Sex?
Oblivion
69X.
69X.
Hey! It works though.
Long time no see. I don't think I've ever seen.
I'm old enough. That means he's 5.
Or worse.
13.
I don't think I've ever seen you Oblivion with sex.
Well, I'm glad that you're here because
We should stay a lot.
we're gonna talk and put you to sleep so good by the sound of our voice. So now it turns out in episode 1, the pregnant lady actually was
Isn't
not pregnant.
That's just where
and
she
she had
yeah.
had the vials in her stomach.
Yeah.
And it shot. See, I had thought she was actually pregnant.
I thought so too, and when they shot her, I was like, oh!
I was like, the baby, no!
Like,
I thought she was either gonna be like a prisoner or, you know, I was expecting to get to know these characters.
Yeah.
And so I was like
no.
ready to feel for them. And I mean, it you know, it got you still.
It kind of got you a little bit.
But when you find out that she had vials, and I was like, no way. Then what had happened was they got into their ship and they flew off the planet. And so Cowboy Bebop and Cowboy Bebop. Whoops. I'm gonna say Spike. I thought his name was Bebop this whole time.
No, the ship's Bebop.
I know, because I never watched the anime and I always thought he was Bebop. And you know what it reminds me of as well?
I just thought it was a retarded name.
Cowboy Bebop reminds me of Space Dandy. It's like the exact same thing, except Space Dandy isn't... Oh, he is a bounty hunter. Space Dandy is a ripoff of Cowboy Bebop. I always thought that Cowboy Bebop was like an original... Like, I thought Space Dandy was a remake of Cowboy Bebop.
I've never heard of Space Dandy.
Which basically it is.
I've never heard of.
Ah,
Space
what I
Dandy.
tell you, Michael's not free that day.
Ah.
Fucking little black. The hell?
Nice.
All right, hold up.
Yeah, she
Space
wasn't pregnant
Dandy.
in that picture, was she?
Yeah, she is. Look at that fat ass. I mean, stomach.
Anyways.
Yeah, space. We got a hold on. We got a display capture here. There's no boobies in there. Is
I've
that safe
seen, but I've never watched.
search? No boobies. Okay.
What is this poop? Looks gay.
Yeah, Space Dandy.
Looks gay.
That's
Looks a little gay, man.
Let's layouts, colors. Where's the types?
Do you really want to
Animated.
look for the boobies that bad?
No, I don't want to look for the boobies. I just want to get something animated.
Whoa!
Yeah, Space Dandy. This is
Whoa!
is Cowboy Bebop, man. He's basically a cowboy in space, and
You know what? Maybe
he
I
goes
did hear
around
about
and
this.
hunts aliens. He's an alien hunter, like Men in
I
Black.
think I have heard of this. This sounds cool. Wow. Wouldn't know about that.
Yeah, see, Space Dandy is like not a real anime.
What?
Oh.
Oh, yes.
No, because my friend Alex, he hates anime, but this is the first anime that he ever liked. And he forced me to watch it because he was like, "Oh, look, I watch anime now, and now you guys can watch with me." Like, and he convinced me and Matt to come to his house and watch it with him because he liked it. And me and Matt were like, "Ew, wow." I was gonna say, and then he did a middle finger. That made me, whoa. That means I'm empathetic right there.
Wow.
The ladies like the sex,
What?
the booty. I think I'm having a seizure right now.
Are you okay?
The words that I speak are not accurate. Oh, the camera's not focused.
Oh, no.
Come on, give it to me. Damn it. All right, hold on.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
How do we fix it? Get in its face.
Probably fucking weird.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that was Space Dandy, and it reminds me exactly of Cowboy Bebop, but Bebop's better though.
Definitely. I wouldn't know.
Xanis says it had 3 decent episodes. Guys have watched JoJo? I think I've heard of JoJo.
That sounds very familiar.
I'm not sure about that one though. Well, obviously I haven't seen it, or else I'd remember.
Right.
So they fly off. Let's see, what is this? Okay, so they fly off, and Space Dandy and Jet go after them, and they start flying like to the Halo rings, to the rings to go into warp, and there's police around the rings, and when the girlfriend realized that they were doomed, she shot her boyfriend in the head.
Oh, yeah.
Which I thought was fucking
He was
awesome.
over there tweaking like...
Yeah, so she shot him, and then the police just destroyed the ship, and then she died too. And I thought that was like some real Bonnie and Clyde shit. And I thought that was really fun to see. But yeah, I had thought that this was gonna be an establishing episode that was gonna be like, all right, this is. I mean, it established Cowboy Bebop.
As a first episode,
Spike.
As a first episode, it acts like you've been watching for a while.
Yeah, it kind of just throws you right into it, but it does establish that Jet is a very powerful bounty hunter, or very well-known bounty hunter. I think it does a good job at introducing you to the world. Spike, sorry. But yeah, it doesn't introduce any big giant plots. It's just there. It's just there. I thought it was exciting because I like the genre, so it's cool. Episode 2, Stray Dog Strut. Oh, look, the slides are almost caught up with us here. That's a nice picture, though. That's how I want to draw. That's the art that I want to do. But I realize now that I cannot draw anime for shit. So I've given up on that
What's wrong with what you do?
Nothing. It still works. It's just... It's weird. I sketch like anime, but then when I color it, it colors into... What?
No.
What?
You.
Me?
No.
What'd I say?
No.
Why?
No.
Yes. Lee says, "Man, Obi, I don't know where you came from, but I hope you stay and help me on my adventure of always making this chat lit like Satan's balls right now."
Oh my god.
Dude, imagine sucking Satan's balls.
No.
That'd be like sucking on a bunch of jalapenos.
That'd be like
a nice raw salty pickle with a jalapeno balls.
God. And fire. Ah. Dude.
Tastes like
Fuck. This is why we don't get anywhere.
tastes like salty vinegar and charcoal.
How do you know?
I've been places that are beyond the eternal.
Eternal.
What's the word? Eternal? There's a word like eternal. Ether. Ether is a word. Eternal? What's the word that's beyond the plane of existence?
External?
No, not external. Bah! Whatever.
The multiverse, omniverse.
The omniverse? So my first emotions for episode 2 was fun, yeehaw, and jazzy freshness.
I was a little bored with episode 2, to
Really?
be honest.
You don't like the corgi?
I like that they got the corgi. Now I want a corgi now. However, it was a little boring with the whoever they were trying to catch, the black guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. He just was
Emma's here. She didn't get notified. Emma, look. Listen here, little girl. You don't have to be notified. We all know. I was explaining this to Xanis. I mean, we do this every Monday at 6 o'clock.
That was so authoritative.
I'm sorry, big girl. I'm sure you a big.
Oh shit!
I'm sure you
big
a
plus
big,
girl.
big- I'm sure.
No matter
It's,
what you do, it just gets worse. That was so authoritative. I thought you were gonna tell her to go to bed.
It's past the old bedtime. Oh,
Lord.
dude, I'm sorry, Emma. We're so mean to our
You're such a
subscribers.
dick.
The things you say, you can't speak shit.
I can't.
You guys,
I'm
James
not articulated.
talks so much shit about you guys off camera, you wouldn't believe. He says the worst things about you. Oh my god. I'd be like, James, there are subscribers, there are patrons.
No.
Speaking of patrons.
Hey man.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying you joined me.
Hey, we didn't need to know about that. You don't need to know about that. No, last night when I was playing Halo ODST on the other channel, apparently someone donated, so that was cool.
No, what?
I mean, I didn't see it,
donated
and
what?
it probably hasn't. They donated money, only $1. But no, some random dude joined, and he was like, "Hey, cool shit," and he's like, "I donated $1," but he said it was still processing, so I still haven't figured that shit out. I don't know how the donation works. I never really looked into it because nobody donates to my channel. That sounded like a propeller prop plane going overhead. What was that? You trying to laugh like me?
Oh, no.
What is that garbage?
No. Who wants to laugh like a gay?
A gay cow,
A cow.
in pregnancy.
A cow that was about to be slaughtered.
Barbed wire in the D hole and pull it out as his asshole, and he pulled it back and forth until he slowly pulls it off.
Go up. I want to read the whole thing.
What was that? Oblivion 69 says it's like that. Go ahead.
It's like that one dude that puts a barbed wire in his dick and pulls it out his ass hole, then he pulls it back in and forth. I don't think you know how the human body works, because the holes aren't connected, so you can't do this. Yeah, you can't do that.
I don't understand.
If it was your mouth and your butthole, then you can do it. Maybe.
Where did that even come from? Why would you say something like that? This is a
think it's
child
like-
show. We're a family show. What
What?
the fuck you doing? This is...
Kid friendly right here.
Yeah, Oblivion, you need to stop. Then Xana says, I thought the one on the left was James.
Yes. James. Tim.
I don't know if they
That's
know me
weird.
as they know me as Matt, not Tim.
Do they?
I don't remember. What's my name?
Daddy.
Dude, at work, I'm trying to get a nickname, bro.
Really?
I asked them to call me Poppy, but they won't. They won't do it. Everyone's got nicknames but me, and you know what they said?
I had a nickname.
They said we can't give you a nickname because you're too serious, and I'm like, what? I said, well, call
Just
me
like
Poppy. Damn. I'm mad. Happy birthday, Emma. She turned 22 on Saturday.
What do you know about that?
Wow, 22.
Good job. Happy birthday. Fuck you. That's what happened to me on my birthday.
Happy
'Cause you didn't give
birthday.
me
Find
shit.
a lube.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, Oblivion, you need to stop. What is this nonsense?
Left is Mocha, and right is Fap King. Oh, I thought you was talking about you being Fap King.
I am Fap King.
He's the Fap King.
I'm the Fap King. I'm the Fart King, too.
Shit.
So, Lee says she's heard me call myself Matt. I've been boozled. Wait, I've been bean boozled? I've been bean boozled.
Bean boozled, man.
I'll
Have you ever had a
find the
nickname at work?
beans. Someone stole the beans. I've been bean boozled. Can't live without my beans.
Someone stole my beans.
The home
I've been
cooked beans.
bean boozled.
What? Call me tectonic. Why tectonic?
Tectonic.
Matt, is that
failure.
one faggot 69? Yes, I am.
Yeah. That's it.
I thought it was Tom. Oh my gosh.
Fucking A.
Y'all are retarded.
Everyone's retarded, bro. I'm gonna put the Fap King.
Oh! You know what's good though is my signature that I sign on all my artwork is the same initials as my name, so that's convenient. Where were we? Episode 2. Right. Let's just finish the review on episode 2. Basically, my only thought of that was like when they can only travel through light in the rings, through the rings. It's like a freeway.
That was so cool. I love that idea.
And that was a cool concept. That hyperspace technology isn't advanced enough to fit on a ship, so they have to put it in rings. So that's fucking awesome, dude. But then also, remember when the Corgi jumped out of the car and fell into the water? When it jumped out of the car, I thought that it had hit a street lamp and like rolled, and I was like, "Fuck!"
The dog?
Yeah, it looked like it, but it didn't. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, Lee, you do see a body pillow. Is that does it show the booty or what? What do we see on it?
Shit, you can't see nothing. Hold up, I got this, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, you didn't have to show the whole thing. Yeah, dude. All right, now that it's here, yeah, Yamada. You like?
Oh shit, wait.
Oh wow, James. What a pervert, James.
Hey man.
Learn to respect women,
I respect-
James.
Fucking.
He's so regressive. What a sexist.
At least I'm not a weeaboo that has a body pillow.
Hey, I wanted to have the full experience, you know? You know? Oh, now Xanis gets to see what's on the pillow.
They want me to slurp
is that the girl from Yamada's first time? Yes.
Yes.
The backside's even better. Alright, so episode 3. Honky Tonk Woman. My first emotion, I had a fun time. It was entertaining, and it had that noir feel again as well. You know? What?
I saw it.
Oh wow, yeah, I
Look
drew
at
that
that,
when
look
I
at
was like 3. What does it say on there?
Fucking
6? 5?
sex. I like sex.
6 years old?
It says I like sex.
That's where I started, guys. And then now look where I am on my. Ooh, look at that screenshot. That's good shit right there. Look at that. Wow.
Are you good?
Soaked it all in. Now I'm good. All right, here we go. So that's it. Episode 3. What'd you think of episode 3? That was the one where we got to meet Valentine. It's the
That was a
slides
good
going
episode.
right now.
I liked the gambling thing. That was cool.
I was confused for a while because I can't read.
What are you, an illiterate fuck?
Yes.
Look at him. He's illiterate.
What a dick. Fucking asshole over here, man. My feelings. This little bully. Little short ass 5'6" bully. Little backwards baseball cap. Hacky sacking little fake skater. Right, that's the ultimate insult. Lee has an interesting fucked up story.
I would love to hear it later.
Yeah, maybe after the show. Yeah, tell us what's good. All right, so they introduce us to Faye Valentine, who apparently is a honky tonk woman. What does that even mean? What is a honky tonk woman?
You know what a honky tonk is?
No.
That's a good time. It's an instrument.
Ooh, here we go.
Let me look up what a honky tonk is, because you're being an idiot.
I've got it right here.
That's a honky tonk woman.
Honky tonk woman. Honky tonk women. Honky tonk women is a... Oh. Hold up now. We're gonna get this.
I love honky tonk. Donkey Kong.
I spelled that so wrong.
Donkey Kong.
Honky tonk woman. No.
That's an instrument, isn't it?
Were women with no particular skill who entertained cowboys in saloons, later called honky tonks during the 1800s in the state of Texas. I beat you.
What?
Faggot.
I thought, because I thought that there was an instrument called the honky tonk, okay?
You're retarded.
No, because on my, maybe I'm thinking something else. Hanky tank?
Honky tonk, what?
Hanky panky coming to spank me.
Yeah, Emma does not like Cowboy Bebop. And I see what you're saying, Emma. The story, it's an old anime, and I think it's gonna be just an episode of the week. It's gonna be a monster of the week, you know. It's gonna be the bounty of the week, be more specifically. Ew.
Got my jizz in it.
No, I can see that happening. Yeah, but you know, we gotta watch it. We gotta review it because someone suggested it. I don't know who.
But it's good.
Well, it's better than Ass Class, that's for sure.
It's pretty good, man.
So basically, Spike ends up going to this casino to gamble just for fun, and then Faye confuses him with one of the other drop-off guys because they look the same. And so...
no, they do not.
They do... Well, yeah, because the screen was glitching, and it looked like... yeah, it looked like him.
Got you.
And so she confused Spike for one of the characters, one of the drop-off guys that she was supposed to hand off the chip to. And therefore, hilarity ensues with him goofing off, and she thinks it's him, and she ends up giving him... No, wait, she doesn't give him the chip, does she?
No, he swallows it. Dude, he eats everything. He ate the cigarette. He ate the...
No. The only time that he... Oh, no. Okay, the guy was supposed to give her the chip. But because Spike is not him, he doesn't give her the chip. And then she's like, hey, wait! You're supposed to give me something. And so she chases after him.
Yeah.
And then he bumps into the guy.
Yeah, and
their
they
chips
trade. They trade.
Accidentally trade. And then he
Not
picks
by
it up.
accident.
Yeah, it was by accident.
No, because he had his foot over the thing.
Oh.
Dumb shit.
So Spike... Oh, shit.
I watched this today.
Spike meant to steal the chip the whole time?
That was unclear, to be honest. That was very unclear.
It's... Okay. in light of recent events, it does seem like he meant to steal the chip.
And then he swallowed it, so she couldn't get it. Why would he do that?
Yeah, you're right.
So
he meant to do it. He found out at some point. And, yeah. So that's what's going on. And so, yeah. And that's what happens there. So when all this goes to shit, and shooting starts to happen because of this Murdoch lady. Murdoch was in this one, right? No, that was the next one. That was episode 5.
Which one's Murdoch?
Oh, she's the old lady who gives the monkey virus.
Yeah, that's next.
So anyway, shit goes down. People getting shot, murder, chaos, anarchy, nuts. And so Faye tries to take off, and Cowboy keep calling him that. Spike and Jet jump onto her ship and then fly off into nowhere, which I don't understand how that worked.
They lost like 200,000 bits though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That sucks.
A lot of money. Well, I mean, in Japan, that's like what, $200.
Yeah.
But yeah, they lost their money, and basically they ended up. They ended up back on their own ship. I kind of forget how that transition worked. I don't fully remember.
That's one thing about the animes. I don't feel like it transitions very well. It leaves you confused a lot.
See, I thought I was just confused because I was watching in Japanese and I had a hard time reading the
But I'm
stuff
confused
for some
too.
reason. So, yeah.
Maybe we're just both retarded.
Maybe. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. It's Russell. What's up, my boy? Russell, where's Russell? Russell's here and ASMR is here? What the hell? Wait, if Mr. Never Got Pussy called that one faggot 69 a weeb, is Mr. Never Got Pussy not a weeb? Exposed. Whoa. I don't know what just happened.
I don't know either.
So anyway, so after they leave, Faye, Jet, and Spike find out through the Big Shot. The Big Shot bounty hunter show that she's actually worth money. And then they're like, shit. Don't worry, we'll get into the good stuff soon. We just got to go over the fucking story here.
Yeah.
And then they find out that that the chip that they stole was like an encryption key that unlocks like anything or whatever. They could hack into anything.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then episode 4 of the 5 episodes. What happened? This Gateway Shuffle? Well, what did you think of that one, episode 4?
I thought it was pretty good.
This one with Murdoch and stuff.
That guy was just being obnoxious, and she goes up and she just kills everyone in the entire little dinner area.
Now, see, I just found it informative and just chill, just because we learned about the rings, the hyper speed rings or whatever, and
she's so ugly.
And the story kind of advanced a little bit, but this episode wasn't that great, I don't think. I gotta sneeze.
You nasty fuck.
I sneezed in my arm!
Now that's on you.
Did you like it in the air?
You should have kept it in.
I don't know what to say to that. Fine, I'll just keep it in.
You can't keep anything in you, man.
I can never keep it in. That's true. Damn. Alright, so they find out that that Lady Murdoch is worth $25 million. She's the one that broke into the casino and started shooting people, right?
Yeah.
And so they find
out
out
she didn't break into the casino. She was having dinner there. And
then
that guy was being loud and obnoxious, and she goes over there, and she just kills everyone in there.
Because he was loud?
Yeah. They just light it up, and I'm like, oh,
wow.
Shit. Wow.
I'm just watching the chat. Why are you watching in Japanese? The anime has one of the most popular dubs ever.
I do like the dub.
That's because Crunchyroll doesn't have it in dub. But I guess I'll watch it on a Kiss Anime. Yeah, I'll transfer to that. Anyway, we have oh yeah, so they find out the old lady is worth $25 million. So they go back down to the casino to capture her. But once they capture her, the bounty becomes canceled because they like threatened the society or whatever. They were like, if you don't release the bounty, I'm gonna turn all your people into apes.
That was kind of retarded.
Yeah. I mean, the story isn't that great.
Her cause was so retarded because they're trying to, like, stop killing animals, which I get. I mean, you don't want to make them go extinct. but they said they would reduce it. She was like, I meant all of it. Just stop all of it. And then she's gonna like wipe out the entire human race just because they're killing the animals. Right?
Yes. I missed a lot. Yeah, so I mean that's what's going on there. And then let's see what happened out of that. Oh yeah, so the bounty gets canceled. So then they release her, and as soon as they release her, she's like, "I'm gonna kill y'all anyway," and she releases the virus, or she does. She launches it out in the hyperspace thing. She launches it,
yeah.
And then the guy's like, "The bounty's back on, kill her!" And then they're like, "Oh shit!" And so then they gotta launch off and
stop.
Well, they were trying. I think
right?
they were trying to kill her before she launched it, but it was like she definitely was like, all right, now we're gonna turn y'all into apes anyway. And then they're like, all right, the bounty's back on, and then they had to go after her. And
was that really a bad thing, getting turned into an ape?
Yes, James, that is a bad thing.
I mean, when you're an ape, you're like, all right, monkey.
But then you don't get to enjoy the finer things in life, and you don't.
But
get
you're
to
an ape.
pursue
You wouldn't
passion.
care. You wouldn't care.
You'd be dead. Technically, you'd be dead. You'd die. There's the death.
But you would awaken as a monkey. That's all you know.
Your brain would shrink so much that you would no longer have consciousness, which is the essence of life.
Animals have consciousness?
No, they do not. They do not have self-awareness. That's why they're not alive as humans are alive, because they're not on that plane of existence. All theoretical, of course. Not like I'm speaking like this is fact or anything, but it's like one of the best explanations for the soul.
You know what? You're right. Because like when they look in the mirror, they could just not understand what a mirror is.
Some animals, like monkeys, see mirrors, and dolphins see themselves in mirrors. But it's weird. Like, what is consciousness anyway? You know, why is an animal not?
Do they know like, oh, that's me?
Most animals don't. There are a few that can tell that there's their reflection.
I just think they just never give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck about anything. They just live.
Yeah, they live off of instincts. They're like a biological computer. Good talk, James. Good talk.
Fuck, man. I want to be a biological computer.
So they hunt her down again, and here's what I thought was interesting that made this episode kind of important, was the fact that it's revealed that if the rings, if you're going through those rings and they turn off and they jump you out of light speed, then you're like stuck in like this ghost realm where they can't see you and you can't interact with any physical objects. You're just like floating in nothing, but you can like see, like you're just in the void.
What is this?
Well, I don't know how to explain it. It's just when the hyperspace tubes turn off, you turn invisible and you're like a ghost and you can't interact with anything.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I'm assuming this comes up later because they like made an important note. They were like, now remember, something like that. And so I think it's going to come up later. Hopefully it does. But by what Emma says, I don't think this has a really connecting story. I think we do get to find out. We're probably going to get to find out what his death is and that whole montage at the beginning. And that's probably all we're going to get. But I don't think there's going to be any building of the story along. That's what I just get a vibe from. But yeah, and also during the episode, Spike had slipped one of those monkey vials into her pocket. I don't know how he knew she was going to break it in her pocket, but when it jumped out of hyperspace, the ship came to a stop and it flew out of her pocket and it broke in the ship, so they all turned into monkeys.
That was cool.
Yeah. That was episode 4.
When the power goes back onto the rings, are they still going to be there?
No, they're gone forever. That's how I got from it. I may be wrong, but
I don't know.
That's what it seems to be.
I don't even know. It doesn't dematerialize you; it just shoots you at light speed, right? Because the vibe I got from it was like you're going super fast through a tube of light speed, and then when it stops, you just stop in the middle of in between.
Well, no, you have to go from one end to the next. Like you have to go through the whole set of rings to the very end gate, the last gate. It's like gate to gate. You can't like if you stop in the middle of all of it,
So it's not
It
like a
doesn't-
teleporter.
It kind of technically is because it's light speed and it's so fast.
Like you
know?
can see people going through it.
Well, yeah. I mean, also it's kind of like it's not full light speed because if it was light speed, time would stop basically for you. Laws of relativity and whatnot. But no, they go through them at like almost near light speed. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's how it works.
I don't know about that.
Can we? Whoa, yeah, frame rate. That was.
What was it?
Whoa.
Whoa. You did something.
I broke something. Are we still streaming at
Ew.
a good beat rate here? Beat rate.
Oh wait, I think it's
Bit rate?
fixed. There you go.
All right, whatever. Abio says, "Can we get on Stream Dab? You mean
Get an
StreamLabs?
on-stream dab.
Get an on Stream Dab.
Got a little dab for you. There you go. That's your dab for the day.
Hey, if you become extra privileged, and we'll do a dab for you. What?
I don't want to dab.
I don't want to dab either, so I'm telling them to do it. They'll never do it.
There you go.
Yeah, extra privilege, man. To get extra privilege, you gotta get 3 of your friends into the chat, and they all gotta say hi. Yeah.
Then we'll.
And then you or you can
We'll
donate
dab.
$1 to the cause, and then you'll have extra privilege. And then you do that.
Donate
and
$10, and we'll do
we'll-
a double dab.
We'll dab 10 times per dollar.
$1 per dollar.
1 per dollar. There you go.
There you go.
No, shut up, Abio. What are you talking about? That doesn't count. You gotta get whatever. So that was episode 4. Now episode 5. Now after we
Episode 5 was so good.
after we talk about the story for these 5 episodes, we're gonna go into characters, art, music, and design, and all that stuff, and overall enjoyment. So we're not nearly done. Although we're supposed to be closing up at 7, so we're late again. All that talking about
no, we're not.
nonsense.
Look, got 3 minutes.
Don't worry, the story is always the longest, and the first episode is the hardest. I mean, the first 5 episodes are the hardest because they're the establishing episodes. So we're always writing. We've got to write out so much stuff, but other streams are under an hour just because it's already established stuff. So we're gonna get through this again. All right, so episode 5, Ballad of Fallen Angels. My emotions.
That was
This
so
is the
good.
best episode yet.
Best episode yet, yeah.
I felt nostalgic remembrance.
It felt amazing. I felt story. I felt darkness.
Super lad. Oh shit, he's doing it. Fuck. No.
And
Dude, these aren't no fake accounts.
fake
are
accounts
they?
don't count.
It doesn't count. You would. If it's not fake, what's up, super lad? That sounds like. Are you Irish? Is that they say lad?
Super lad.
Super lad.
How are you doing? Top of the morning to you.
So Spike doesn't yet know how Jet lost his arm. He doesn't know at all.
Oh yeah, no.
You would think
I don't
they'd be
understand
friends,
why they
though.
were pissing at each other.
What do you mean pissing at? You mean
They
the
were
golden
mad.
showers?
No.
Oh, why were they mad at each other?
I don't know. Why
When were they mad at each other?
In the beginning, right? They were arguing.
Well, I mean, friends argue. Isn't that right, bitch?
Fuck you. Yes.
Fuck you and your mother.
Fuck you and your cow. Faggot.
What?
Fuck you and your cow. You are cow.
Why'd you turn Indian?
You are cow. Look at you, nipple boy.
Russian. What?
Look at nipple boy here, big cow. What the fuck?
I'll let you have that one for
anyway.
sure. Lee, what are you doing? What's with all these emojis?
Look at this stupid.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he didn't mean to press that. I love strawberries. Sucking on a
Fret.
strawberry like sucking on a delicious tit.
I
know a good
dick. You were like sucking on the strawberry like a delicious. What'd you say?
Tit.
You hesitated on the
Titties.
delicious. You're like delicious.
Uh,
Fucking speaking of.
Oh, yeah, man. That's the good stuff right there. Nah, it's a button that comes with this keyboard and downloaded. Shut up, Lee. We know you're stupid. Don't even try to defend it. I saw a cool trick on iFunny. You put cherries in those ice cube trays, and then you put chocolate in that, and then you put it in the freezer, and you get chocolate covered strawberries.
Have you ever had strawberries and sugar? Like you just dip the
Yeah.
strawberry in sugar? That's bomb.
That's diabetes.
It's so good.
That's straight up diabetes, dude.
I know a magic trick. Watch.
I don't want to see your magic trick.
Do you not?
You're gonna throw something at me.
I'm not gonna throw
Am I
anything at
part
you.
of this magic trick?
Look, no.
I don't want to be in this magic trick.
Chill. Look, Lee wants it. Here, look.
Yeah, I love to see this garbage.
Okay. Look at.
Should I watch the camera? Dude, you're gonna... Oh my gosh. This is gonna be cheesy as fuck. You lame as fuck. What is that? What spurred this on?
No,
Are you okay right now? Just out of nowhere, hey man, let me show you a magic trick.
Look, you go like this. You hold it. And
Are you three?
you go.
Oh no, we saw it. Trust me, we saw it. I remember doing that when I was like 8. I was like a little mat, and I was like, guys, look at this cool little magic trick I can do. Look, oh, there goes gone. Dude, that was like the same time when I was like, yo, mama's so fat, she don't watch TV, she sits on it. Or how's it go?
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Obviously.
What?
Obviously.
She don't want.
What? Oh wait, it's the dumb joke. Your mama's so dumb. She sits on the TV and watches the couch. That's what. Your mom is so bad. She sits on TV. I can't think of any justification.
Your mama's so dumb. Your mama's so dumb. She don't watch. What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Back when those mama jokes were popular, that's exactly the time I was doing that stupid ass magic trick.
Oh my
Now you got me all sweaty, dude. Give me one of these Fapkins here, man.
She don't watch TV. She sits on it.
Wow, this is new to you, isn't it?
No, it's good. You said she's so fat that doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't make sense.
What the fuck? I don't think you know how your mama jokes work.
Dude, I just fixed it. I told you what it was supposed to be.
Second time.
Yeah, because I got tongue-tied.
To successfully pull off a mama joke, you need to do it the
tongue-tied.
first time.
I know. I wasn't doing a mama joke. I was doing an example.
And it was...
Yes, it was shitty, but it got the point across.
Fucking dumb.com, bro. dumb.com.
Let me catch up in the chat here. Someone else asked him he's not see my message. Emma Roberts. I'm sorry, Emma Roberts. Oh my goodness. Emma, let me find your message for you. Where is it? I don't see Emma's message anywhere. Oh, when are you releasing Afterthoughts?
When we're done with this story.
Okay, so Mocha, when are you posting the next Afterthoughts? I gotta pee. Why do I want to know that? Wait. Well, see, when this faggot finishes watching Violet Evergarden, we can post the Afterthoughts.
Oh.
See, our Afterthoughts series is going to be much more thoughtful and much more well produced this time. But don't worry, I think it's going to be well thought out and more well produced, and it's going to be a really deep and enriching experience, but it's going to be filled with so much stuff. I think we're able to split it over a couple weeks, and so you're still going to get a weekly Afterthoughts, I think, or at least a bi-monthly Afterthoughts, but it's going to be we need a little bit to create it first. So we can get ahead, and then we can start releasing a weekly Afterthought. So the deadline is the end of this month, the last Wednesday of this month, or the first Wednesday of August. but you need to finish Violet Evergarden, and then you need to write your notes so we can do this.
Yep.
So once James gets caught up and on board, then we'll. Whoa! What just fell? That was weird, man.
It did sound like you dropped something.
I'm like a beaver ball. Oh. Wow. Episode 5.
Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. No, get away from me. God damn. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it. Shit. I just fucking blew out my nose. Ew. Excuse me.
What the fuck was that? Put it back up. I don't want to see that.
Fuck you, James.
What?
You like this kanji I have written on here? That's nice, huh?
What is it?
Ah! It's so hot in here. Jeez,
Oh, that feels good.
shit. Oh, my eyes. My eyes are burning. Episode 5, Spike talking to the shop. Oh, remember that lady? Oh, I feel so good. Oh, I'm just gonna
Just
be a little
keep doing
gay.
that.
I'm just
Just
gonna be a
keep
little
doing
gay
that.
right now and just do this all day.
Oh, yeah.
Spike is talking to that lady in the shop. Remember her? We don't know who she is. The lady that the kids are stealing the porn from. The
Oh,
hentai
yeah.
porn.
I feel like the guy... I don't know. Never mind. I was going to say that... No.
Ah!
I feel like the guy on the left was him in a past life.
The guy on the
died.
left?
But his hair wasn't the same. He looked
The
kind of
guy
like
with the
him.
white hair?
Yeah, he looked kind of like him, right? He had the
No,
same
they're like brothers or something. Because the old lady knew him too. And the guy, Mal, that was killed...
they know each...
Yeah, they
knew
know
each
it's
other.
like that was his dad or something.
Dude. Fuck.
It was like Incredibles all over again.
God.
Dude,
damn.
that was amazing.
Fuck that, dude. That was so bad. Every time it got quiet, I was like...
Yeah, so we don't know who this lady is at the shop yet.
That was you whenever you had your opportunity in the theater.
Yes. But yeah, she knew Spike before his death, and she also knew Mao, and she knew the white-haired dude too. So there's some mystery involved.
The white
I
dude,
think.
the white-haired dude knows him, of course. He was like, yeah. That was so cool. I like how they were like bested each other at the same time. when
We're
they
not
fought.
there yet, though. Hold up now. Hold up. We mentioned that already. That I think this mysterious death is going to be over the entire series. We're going to learn more about his death, fake death, and whatnot. So Faye tells the crew she's caught. Oh yeah, so Faye gets caught because she took this mission without telling them, which was meant for Jet and Spike, but she got the message and she took it and she responded and she went without him, and so therefore she gets caught. And then she's like, oh, help me, please, you need to save me. And then Jet is like, you got yourself into this, you can get yourself out. Which I'm like, yes, let her drown in her own mistakes. It's her fault. And then Spike's like, no, go to help her. I'm chivalrous. And so Spike gets all up in it, and he comes in there and tries to go save her. But the coolest scene is the church.
That was the best
So,
scene.
they bring
From
her to the
moment
church.
he walks in.
The music, the opera.
That was so good.
Hold on, let me catch up on this chat real quick. Emma says, I kind of like the stream better when you were super pissed about how bad the animes are and ass class the fruits basket. Lee says, this is weird. Yo?
I don't know what the fuck Lee's talking about.
Xanis, how are you using these weird fonts? Wow, so Emma likes it better when we hate the anime.
That could be a question. What do you guys prefer? When we are mad or when we're content?
See, people like the outrage.
They do like the outrage. They like it when we say
I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to finish Cowboy Bebop, and then we'll go back to the list, and you guys get to pick. And then, so now, if you want to see us outraged, then everybody needs to vote on an anime that sucks. So let's see. So during the battle at the church, we have this cool, awesome opera music playing. The art's amazing as all. I mean, for the 90s.
It was so cool.
You know, it was good.
So cool.
Good old-fashioned ballistic firearms.
It kind of gave me SWAT Cats vibe, man.
SWAT Cat?
You ever watch SWAT Cats when you were a kid? That was the
That
shit.
sounds familiar.
That was the shit when I was a kid, man. That would come on Boomerang and be like, fuck yeah. It was a good shit.
Wait, with hiatus, you can easily avoid copyright and can show the anime in its full glory. Okay. Genuinely love the show you're watching. So Lee just loves us no matter what.
Lee's
That's what you're saying.
a fucking gay fag.
Oh, so Spike gets thrown out the window and he's fallen, and then his whole life is flashing before his eyes, and he remembers his death.
I like how they did
fake
that.
death.
How he thought he was gonna die. He was like his life was flashing before his eyes, and it was like perfect for us.
We
watching.
saw so much crap. I had no idea what was going on. I literally could not. I didn't know. I couldn't place any of it. But it was awesome, and then we finally got to see the rose, and the rose was in color this time. And what we got to see was the lady nursing him back to health, and she was like humming and singing. He was like, "Oh, keep singing, please." Yeah, and then what had happened was he woke up to Faye singing as well, which is why he had that certain flashback. And then
I liked when he was he called her over, was like, "You're singing off key."
yeah. So that's episode 1 through 5 as far as the story goes. Wait, Emma says just do the 10-minute fair use when reacting. What does 10-minute fair use mean? What's the diff between a faggot and a faggot? I am so glad you asked, Abio. I'll tell you what's the difference. I'll show you how to scratch. A fag hot. It's with an H. Fag hot.
Fag hot
is a guy. Is the male version of the word, and then a fag it is a female version of the word. So if you're referring to a female woman, you'd be like, "Hey, girl, you a faggot." And if you're talking to James, you'd be like, "Hey, you a faggot." That's the difference.
That's it right there.
The more you know. So now let's get into the Oh yeah, our ratings so far with the story. What do you rate the story?
As of now, I would rate it 6.5.
Really?
No. 7.
Really?
No. 6.5.
Wow. I can't believe you.
Why?
I don't know. I rated it a 6 out of 10, the story.
Wow. Damn. Really?
Yeah. It, the story itself, I didn't do nothing.
Whoa.
Is that you?
Was weird. That was me. Whoa. That was weird.
So that's the story, 6 out of 10. Because I honestly, the story, I do not care for it very much. But it's the music is amazing. Well, I'm going to get into this. But I mean, everything else, like the music, the characters, the action, the art, is all going to be high marks. It's just the story itself, where everything is like placed upon. Its framework is just not special in any way. And it's not...
I kind of get that. It's like, because the story is not every episode is a continuation of each other, it's like it doesn't give you an urgency to watch back to back to back to back to back.
In fact, I'm not even sold on the characters either.
Really?
I just like the action and the artwork and the music.
Honestly, same. No, I really like the guy with the sword.
Well, we just met him, though. We don't even know him.
He's cool.
But as of now, he's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
And it says, did you like how Spike shot that guy who was threatening to shoot Faye?
That
It's
was
something
so
that never
sick.
happens to stand out.
I know. That was so cool how, like...
I feel like that's happened. I've seen that. Where it's like, hold still. Like, you know, it's like, I'm such a good shot. Pah! You know, and he kills him.
I feel...
That
yeah,
happens
that's,
all the
that's
time.
probably happened before, but generally, like, 90% of the time, it's like, oh, they'll just put down the gun. But that was really badass, how he was like... Pah. That was cool. I liked it.
Alright, so let's get into the character types and characters. In episode 1, we get to see a little bit more about... Or not more, but we get to see the first things of Spike, and we know that he's a chain smoker. I mean, not that that really...
I don't know what that means.
it means you smoke cigarettes in a chain. You know, you smoke a lot of cigarettes. So, you're
High
a chain
stress.
smoker.
High stress.
Or he's just addicted to them.
Or both.
Dude, Lee, you need to stop with these stupid fonts. I can't read. I can't read it. I don't intend to read it. So when you chat like that, you'll be ignored, and you get rated down. Give your little thumbs down there.
Damn, you don't want that.
Not from me.
No,
I will you so hard up the ash.
he will. Does it to me all the time. It's not that good.
Yeah, you gotta be upside down for it. It's interesting.
Fuck. Images that I don't really want.
So also we know that his ship is called Bebop.
Yeah, that was cool.
I
I don't know why you said that.
don't know why it's called Cowboy Bebop, but his ship's
Because-
called Bebop.
Cowboys, look.
Yeah,
Cowboy.
Cowboy. It was what?
That thing's called Cowboy.
Could something be called Cowboy Ship?
Cowboy.
Cowboy
It's like-
Plane?
No, Cowboy Bebop, because cowboys are the bounty hunters are referred to as cowboys. Cowboy Bebop, the ship, singularly picking out him and his ship.
You're pulling that out of your ass.
I am, but it sounds good.
Is that a middle finger or a penis?
Both. That's a little dick.
Yeah. That's a oh, I'm gonna stop right there.
Oh no, it's nuts. Look, suck my nuts. Little dick.
Spike reminds
Lee,
me
you
of
got a little
Sanji
dick.
from One Piece because of the smoking. So okay, also we know that with the guy that was selling the Blood Eye stuff, he already knew who Spike was. And on top of that, not only did he know who Spike was, but Spike even said that his bounty was small, so we get the impression that Spike actually takes on bigger bounties, and that Spike is already a well-established bounty hunter, so I just want to establish that. So from the get-go, we know that he kicks ass. So we don't have to see him, like, he's not, like, just becoming a bounty hunter, or is falling into the bounty hunter thing, you know.
Yeah.
Know that he kicks ass.
Yeah.
Also, we learn a little bit about his personality, that when he runs into the pregnant lady, that he's joking, and he eats her food. He eats that hot dog and tries to steal some of her food. So he's kind of like a scavenger. We know that, and we know that he's goofy. We know that he is nonchalant and smooth talking. And wow, Lee, is that a gun? Have you shot? Are you shooting at me, Lee?
She's.
No, Abio, that's not it. You have to invite 3 people to the stream that are not already extra privileged or not Mocha members.
Not members.
And they got to show up, and they have to be new, and they have to say hi.
Your friends.
So I know that they're your friends. You know, they don't have to say hi. They just have to be. They have to let me know that you invited them. 3 of your friends have to be in the stream and have to comment, letting me know that they're your friends. And if you do that, you become extra privileged, which is the equivalent of donating any type of amount of money. And then when you do that, you will then be extra privileged, and you can ask us to dab, and we will dab for you. No. Don't tell them you're not ship.
So yeah, that's what we learned about Spike. And also, was Spike born on Mars? Do you know? Because he talks a lot about Mars.
I don't know. We'll find out though.
We also find out that Spike is an old-fashioned bounty hunter, and he's a cowboy, which is obvious.
I feel like we're really going into the minute details that don't really need to be said right now.
Hey, I'm just describing what kind of character he is. Is that too much to ask? For people that haven't watched it, you know?
Yes.
Fuck you, man. Episode 2! We also introduced the Big Shot Bounty Hunters show, which is I like the girl with the boobs. The main girl?
Ah, yeah.
She has a name. What's her name? It's
Faye.
on here. Faye? No, the Cowboy Bounty Hunter show.
Oh, I don't know her name.
I had written her name down.
But yes,
somewhere. I
she's
forgot what it
delicious.
was. So she's hot. And so the Big Shot Bounty Hunter show basically comes up at the beginning of every episode and tells you who the bounty is. So that's the thing, you know. Right now I'm just explaining the characters. That's all
Dude,
it is. You know?
K-Man's back.
K-Man? Where?
Come on.
K-Man?
Come on, man.
Oh, I couldn't see
Come
with
on, man.
there's like things in the way.
Shits. Yes, I see. How you doing? You doing juicy? Me too.
I'm glad you're here. I want a sandwich. We all want sandwiches. Then we have Abdul. Oh, fuck Abdul.
What?
The Corgi Ian. I hope Corgi comes back. The Corgi Ian. You know? That dog is adorable.
That
What do you
dog
think
is
about the dog?
fantastic. I love that dog.
So that's everything that came up in episode 2. In episode 3, we were introduced to Faye Valentine, and basically, she was referenced to be Alice Poker. Did you catch that? She's thought to be Alice Poker, and then Faye was like, no, that's not me. That would make me 200 years old.
I don't know what this anything means that you're saying right
Okay, I had assumed that she might have been 200 years old, and she just looked young, and that she was like this famous Alice Poker thief.
I don't remember when they said that.
It was when they captured her for stealing. Remember when? Oh no! That was a fake ID, is what it was. She went to the casino and she gambled and she cheated.
Yeah.
But she was under a fake alias called Alice Poker. But that person, that ID is a person over 200 years old. So like, you're not real. You're not who you say you are because Alice Poker's 200 years old. And then she was like, "Well, you got me. Don't I look 200 years old?" She said something like that.
Yes.
Tim liking a character with boobs. Hey, Emma, you right.
Wow.
Valentine Faye. Again, in episode 4, Faye makes herself at home on the ship. She's kind of a freeloader, huh?
Yeah, I don't know
Why is she even there?
They never established, like, hey, you want to team up? She just kind of joins.
They don't want her, though. They don't want her there.
They really don't give a shit. And she's like, so I'm here.
Yeah, but yet she just keeps chilling.
I don't know why. Because, fucking, I don't know.
I wish there was a more compelling reason why they're sticking together.
Yeah.
That's a bummer.
I like how the guy with the arm, I forgot his name. What's his name?
Jet.
I like how he's like, why are you even here anyway? But, yeah.
And also, they keep referring to this thing called the Syndicate. Is that even a thing?
I have no idea.
They say that the Syndicate is harder to work as a Syndicate because of the rings, I think. Because of the hyperspace rings. It's making it harder. Or something's making it harder. Which I still don't understand who the Syndicate is.
What you're talking about. I don't remember.
Wow, you're no help at all, James.
I don't remember any of this.
All. So those are the characters that were introduced. Now, as far as just focusing on characters, what did you think? Rating 0 out of 10. How strong are the characters?
I like the characters. I really like the main character, of course, because he's the main character, and he's got of course, he's gonna have the most going for him character-wise, like backstory and such. But yeah, he's cool. I like Jet too. I want to find out how he lost his arm, but he's a cool character. I don't know how I feel about her, Faye. Kind of annoying, bit of a freeloader, but she's cool, I guess.
Yeah, she is kind of. The only time that she ever looks cool is when they spend a lot of detail on the art. But when she's just like cheaply drawn,
she looks old.
Yeah, she looks weird. Like
she looks really
the
weird.
art's really off. But
Yeah.
we're not talking about the art. We're talking about the characters themselves.
She just kind of showed up.
I think
and
she is
stuck
annoying.
Around.
Her character is
Low
annoying.
key, yeah. She just kind of showed up and stuck around with no real like reason why. So she's kind of whatever.
No, Emma, that's different. Hating Light is an infamous kind of hate. That's not like Light is I love Light Yagami. He was an awesome character, but you like him because he's a good villain, not because he's a crappy character. So that was wrong, Emma. You are
There
wrong.
are certain people who tend to believe that he was the good guy.
Like yourself. So yes.
Perfectly balanced.
I like Light because he's so psychologically intelligent.
I like that a lot, yeah.
So yeah, as far as characters go, I give the characters like a 6.5 out of 10. I know that's not low.
Yeah.
That's still like above average.
I do that.
You know, they're not great. They're not compelling like Light Yagami or any of the characters from Death Note. They're just there. They serve their purpose. And some of them are kind of annoying, and some of them don't really matter. And the only one that really matters is Spike himself. So
True.
I don't care much about the characters yet or so far in the first 5 episodes. If I had to die, I'd want to die with a boner. What the fuck, Avio?
It go away real quick.
Now let's move into music and audio. Oh man, the stream is going on too long, man. It's supposed to be
I know,
1
and
hour.
it's your fault.
How is it my fault? What'd I do?
You're talking in the minute details, like, yeah, and
No, it was the whole story.
Jet's little beard comes up to here, and it's very interesting because that's a very abnormal place to grow hair. But that's an interesting character detail. You know?
It was the story, dude. The story is what kept us because we had to explain certain things at the beginning of the whole series. So music and audio, okay?
I enjoy it. I feel like it's a little more. It has a more of an original feel to it because it's the 90s. Not everything's been done a million times at that point.
Right.
So
I like the intro because it's like a mix between 60s Bond music and the visuals too, like a Bond film and the Japanese kung fu movies, the music.
I like it, yeah.
From the same era, and I thought that was really nice to see. Even the combat just reminds you of like if you were to watch those old classic kung fu movies from the 60s, straight out of Japan and China. It feels like that, and it's really nostalgic.
I love the action sequences; they're so cool.
And then we have the drums. I forget how the drums go, but like in the chase scenes and stuff, and like when they go to Mars, they got these really nice drums that make you want to like samba or something. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
So music 6.5.
Oh, what did I give it?
I have no idea.
Shit. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because that music was fly as fuck.
Wow.
James basically implied that you can't hate a main character, and you can. You implied that?
I don't know.
All right. Who cares what Abio says? Lee says people hate Natsu because he always wins in Fairy Tail. All right, art.
Lee, you just hate school days. Everything about it.
Lee just hates everything. She got anger issues.
Fuck.
All right, so love the lurk. I love the lurk.
Lurk. I like to
It's-
lurk too.
It's got a very futuristic look to it. It's a dystopian society, and it's like all space colonized and whatnot. You know,
I like it too.
it's like the new but old look, and
I
it
love
feels really
new but
rustic.
old. I love new but old. It's cool.
And then the combat is well choreographed and well animated. As high animation or high motion events in anime, often detail is lost, but that's fine because they draw them without their faces and stuff, but you don't notice because they're moving so fast. So the choreography is awesome, and it's like classic anime fighting. Feels like classic kung fu. It's good stuff. Some of the best fighting that I've seen, even in recent animes. Before my anger issues make me come find you.
Before that, she says, "Shut up." before my anger issues come find you. I was confused at that too. I thought she said like before my anger issues make me come find you.
Oh. Yeah, I dare you to come find me. I'll whoop your ass. That's what I'll do. I'll take
With that.
I'll take it. I'll just slap you on the ass so hard it's gonna cry. It's gonna be like one of those whipping things.
Smash Bros.
Oh yeah. Dude, the fan is so good.
Those were so great. I loved it.
Yes, exactly like a fan from Smash Brothers. Someone, Oblivion, wants the anime set in the Renaissance period. Everything is Natsu's fault. Oh, y'all are talking about something else. I missed the chat.
I don't even know.
Shit, I missed the chat room. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Alright, so, cool design, cool choreography, sexy art style, you know? Faye, basically, you know, Faye's hot. Well, you know, Faye's only hot when they actually try.
When they don't try, it's like, ew.
Yeah, she doesn't look very good, you know.
Fuck, that's so messed up. That's so fucked.
You know what I did like about the detail was when the ship came down to land in water, it showed the jet vents closing so that it didn't intake water.
When?
When their ship was landing on Mars, I think it was, in the habitat.
I did like the detail.
He was landing.
It was kind of. There was one thing where like things were shifting and yeah, I think that was it. And it was like I like the detail. Like, look, this is how it works. That kind of felt cool. Little detail in there.
The spacesuit was cool as well. I like the red spacesuit. I mean,
that spacesuit was cool.
It was cool. It wasn't anything too special, but it looked good. You know, it didn't look bad.
I'm talking about spacesuits, man.
I'm talking about the art. Everything that you just don't want to talk about art. You want to skip it?
Low key.
What else do you want to talk about?
Fucking, I don't know.
The
Philosophy.
This ain't fantasies, philosophies. This is what you came for. You came for the anime.
Lee just comes for us.
Yeah, so shut up. Hey, man, what do you want? What do you want me to do? Do you not want me to talk about the anime at all? I can just not do that. I could just sit here and fucking...
No, you could, but we are like 30 minutes over.
Well, we're 30 minutes over because that's the way it is. It's okay. You want to go and play hacky sack right now? Is that what it is? Are you getting antsy? You're like, David, coming in here being like, I'm getting antsy. You want to go? You want to leave, James? You can leave if you want.
Fuck, I don't want to. Alright, go ahead. Go ahead, little baby, little bitch. Go ahead. Fucking pissing all over the place. You don't get
I will continue. Shush. I liked how the characters... Okay, I didn't know if this was a translation error or whatever it was. But I remember in the Japanese... or in the subtitles, he was like... It was when they were trying to get the chip from them, and they were trading money for the chip or whatever. And they throw the money at him, and then Space Dandy, see, I get confused. They shot at Spike, and he like went around and all that stuff or whatever.
I like how he threw it, and he knew that like the amount of time it was gonna take for him to get to the other side, he'd like catch it. That was cool.
Yeah, and so when Spike went back to his own ship, and they were like, shoot him, in the text at the bottom it said sink his ship. Did he say that in English?
They just blow them all up.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That was it. Yeah.
Well, in the text in the Japanese, it said sink his ship. And I was like, no, water. That don't make no sense. But then I was like, wait a second. That makes sense. Because first of all, you destroy a ship, it sinks into the planet's gravitational pull. So it's still sinking. And on top of that, I liked how it was like reminiscent to the old classical ship battles where it's like sink his ship. So the language stayed for those several hundred years. The language that people would use in a nautical sense was maintained. You know?
That's cool.
Little history lesson in language there. I thought that was cool.
Minute detail. I like it.
This is a minute detail you might appreciate me saying. In the church, I like the boob physics on Faye's dress. Wow.
Those things
That was good.
were gelatin.
You know what else was good too was the fact that when what's his face Spike was shooting in the church, he got shot himself.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate it when artists do that because it makes the hero feel vulnerable.
Yeah. That was
You know he's never gonna die.
No.
But just to have him get shot, you're like, oh, okay.
He's not like your generic god.
You know, like in Violet Evergarden, you know, when when people got shot and blood happened and people died. What did you care about? I'm just kidding. That never happened. Never happened at all. Dude, the ending was so good. Episode 13, man. Oh my
Hey, man.
goodness.
You can shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
I'm just gonna say this.
Fuck
I
you,
have
shut
no problems with I literally
Fuck up the
there
shut.
is no
Shut
issues with Violet Evergarden.
fuck
They
up.
did everything right.
Shut,
There was never
shut your fuck up.
Oh no, I broke the screen again.
It's a curse. Get closer.
No, you don't need to get
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Riot's the best grill, no question.
Mm.
I don't want spoilers, please. Don't worry, I won't give you that. Alright, so what are your ratings for art?
I would give it, honestly, like, it's not that good art, but I'd give it a 7 because just the way it makes me feel.
I give it a 7 out of 10 because, I mean, for the time it was great art,
For the
and
time
I
it
feel
was
like
great.
it's great art, not in, like, technical advancement.
I like the art style, how it makes me feel. It makes me
Yeah,
feel like...
but the style, though,
Yeah,
is good.
the
It's the
style's
style
good.
that gets all the points. Now, for overall enjoyment. I'm just going to read this real quick because I wrote a bit. Overall, I had a great time. It's always a treat to revisit the classic anime style of the 90s. I love the ships, space shoots, and cities. The rusty, used, futuristic design is well crafted and believable. That's how I feel about it. What comment? I can't to hear what you thought of episode 10, Tim.
What?
Oh, and let me tell you about episode 10. Oh my god. Nah, episode 10, I had to take a break. I'm not even kidding you. I had to stop. And when the little girl fell, I was like, I stopped to take notes. I stopped to take notes because I was crying, so I had to, you know.
Wow.
No, okay, wait.
Fucking bitch.
No, that wasn't it. I did do that at some point when the girl, when she started crying, but then when the girl fell, I actually laughed. It was one of those laughs where you're like you're uncomfortable, so you have to like let out some type of emotion, and instead of crying, you let out a laughter. And I had to stop the anime and start laughing because otherwise I would have been sobbing.
That's me every time I wake up.
Yeah, you know, like when you wake up in the morning and like, even though you're tired, you get that feeling sometimes where you're like, time to bring on the day. And then when you actually, your brain comes to, you realize what a shit life you have. And you're like, oh, never mind. And you're like, oh. You know.
Take the day from me. That's what happens.
If you took Living says, if you took a modern anime and time travel to the 60s, then show it to early animators like Disney, how would they react? Also, what anime would it be?
What?
Hey, this ain't no Q&A time, man. We're almost ready for Q&A, which we're going to do in a minute after we finish the enjoyment real quick. You haven't watched DXD? Get on that NC, whatever that is, spoiler, because people are going to be like, oh, something's going to happen in episode 10. That's my mind. Said at least. It's not a spoiler, but it low-key is a spoiler. Dude, spoilers are so retarded. If it doesn't... Never mind. I'm not going to talk about this right now.
Wow.
You know, the music's amazing. Combat is exciting and beautiful.
I like... One thing I have to say about the music is it's not the same soundtrack every single fucking episode.
That's true. It's different.
It's different every time.
Yes. And, you know, so it's, you know, it's not crazy unique or anything, but it's just the period's nice. The sci-fi's nice. The cowboy Old West genre is lovely. It's beautiful.
Yes.
So my overall enjoyment is 7.5 out of 10.
Overall enjoyment, 6.5. 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything to say about the anime before we move on to Q&A?
I love the action sequences and the gore and like the general vibe it gives off. I like it. That's it.
All right. Let's get into Q&A real quick before we end this stream. I'm gonna answer this F-Tard's question. Oblivion, my man. I know it's a man because it says 69.
Yes.
If you took modern anime and time travel to the 60s, then show it to early animators of Disney, how would they react? Also, what anime would it be?
Death Note.
No.
No? They'd probably ruin it, huh? Because it's 60s. It's got to be watered down, like, bad.
No, I mean, no. It's just how would they react? And what would it be? You're just showing them. You're showing it to them. They're not animating it.
Yeah.
I would pick some of the most critically acclaimed animation like Fate Zero or Fate Stay. Show that to them. How they would react, I don't know. They'd be amazed. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't have any concept of computer generated art, so they would just think it's all hand drawn, and they'd be like, "Whoa!" Once you tell them it's not hand drawn, they probably feel like you take some of the magic out of it, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe they'd embrace the technology. But I feel like anime has even though it only moves at like 20 FPS or like 15 FPS.
I don't know.
It's like something really small. It's like 25 frames or 20 frames per second. But even though anime moves at a slower rate, their animation is so fluid. I think the Disney animators of that time would appreciate it and would find it very advanced. And so yeah, that's anime that I would bring to the past. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Let's see. Well, Emma says, I see what you're saying, but sometimes happens in every episode. 10 is just one of my favorites. Yeah. Shit happens, especially Violet Evergarden is one of those animes where something is happening every anime. And I agree, 10 is my favorite. No.
Every anime?
Every episode, sorry.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, I think episode 9 was my favorite, but then 10 was the saddest, I think.
Wow.
In my opinion.
How many episodes are there?
13. Fun fact, Cowboy Bebop has made to sell spaceship toys. That's why it's set in space.
Was made.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Fuck you and your mom.
Fuck you and your cow, nipple boy.
It has a good story, am I right? What are you talking about? Oh, D Andy or is it DXD?
I have no idea.
Funniest anime I've ever seen. All right, well, I don't see any questions coming in, so we're going to end this just about now.
Funniest anime you've ever seen? Mine is Prison School. That was the funniest.
I think I'd have to
fucking
agree with
anime.
you. I don't watch too many anime comedies, so
I would love to see that again, just because.
Madam, punish me. All right, so don't forget, the end of the month, if James can catch up.
Oh, Lee needs to do her story.
All right, tell us your story while we do this closing here real quick. Starting next month, we're starting every Wednesday. We're bringing back Afterthoughts. It's going to be a little different. We're going to try something new for a little bit. If it doesn't work out, we'll go back to reactions. But that's the plan. And then we have, so every Monday at 6 p.m., we got a live stream right here. We're going to be talking about Cowboy Bebop for the rest of the month. And we're going to be watching it all, 26 episodes. That's going to be a good time. Talking about it. Hopefully you guys can engage, whatever you guys like. And then at the end, of course, Q&A at the end of those streams as well. And now we're going to be starting up Fantasies Philosophies on channel number 1, Mocha Fantasy 1, the purple one. That's going to be Fantasies Philosophies. There's no set date on that, but we will announce it in advance, like the day of, on my either my Snapchat or my Instagram, and we'll announce it so you guys can know when to look out for that, and set your notifications on and all that good stuff. And we'll have call-in show and philosophy and problem solving, and it's gonna be a good time.
Just talking
get
about
to
shit,
share
man.
your feelings and get them resolved. And then also brain food. Currently we have the newest brain food is Samus Aran. The truth about Samus. The next brain food that I'm gonna start working on this week is the truth about Lara Croft Tomb Raider. It's gonna be a good time right there. All right, so let's see if any questions came in. So wait, oh yeah, Lee, we're waiting for a story. Lee said, so I found my 7-year-old niece's diary and decided to read it. You terrible, thieving person. This little girl wrote about, and I quote, us having sex and no one knows, me sucking his dick. And then Lee says, should I be worried? ASMR, why doesn't my father love me? Because you are gay.
Because you watch anime. And you watch us. Yes. But we love you.
That's all you need.
That's good. You're good.
Is that a real question, Lee? Yes, you should be worried. Us having sex and no one knows. Me sucking his dick. And she's 7 years old. That's got to be a small, limp dick right there.
How old is this boy?
He's probably 7 or 8.
I don't...
The hypersexualization
I don't want to
of
talk
children.
about this right now. I don't want to talk about it right now. You!
With all that free porn out there. They said it, Alright, anyway, can I recommend an anime? Emma Roberts?
You can. We won't put it up there, but you can.
I try to remember if Emma Roberts is extra privileged or not. I think her privilege ran out if she ever had it.
I think so.
So, yeah, you can suggest it. We'll put it on our non-privileged list. So, there's that. Abio says, my story is a little brother got volume 1 of DB manga, and it actually included nudity. Don't let your mother...
Don't tell
Hashtag
your mother.
don't tell your mother. Food Wars? Let's put that on the list real quick. Let me bring this list up.
Food Wars?
Yeah, that was actually on one of my lists. I was actually thinking about that one. If I could get to it. List of things to do. Where's the...
I got a big ass neck. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, girls like that. You know what they say about men with big necks.
Big dick.
Food Wars on the list. And Lee says you have been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again later. What does that mean? I don't know. Dude, a 7-year-old boy just getting it in. Can you even have hormones at that age? How do they? What?
I was gonna say
wonder
I don't
what
think
is
little
even,
boys can get an erection at that time.
Not even little girls. I mean, well, not erection, but you know what I mean. Like you at that age, you don't even have hormones. Like, what is their thought process? They're just trying to emulate what they see on the internet and what they see on their iFunny apps. Are they just trying to emulate? Because how can that age? How can you even comprehend what you're supposed to do? Yeah. It's all just curiosity. It's like no real feeling. It's just curiosity. That's why they turn out. I'm gonna keep that in my head. Because you have a bad experience at that age when you don't understand how to do anything, and then it fucks you up for life. I'll just leave it at that. She told her cousin, told her these things. Lee says, I mean her uncle, my bad. Xanis is illiterate. Yes! I'll tell you what. Shut up. So he's actually a little older than her uncle, despite being the same age. What? She's actually a little... I don't know what you're saying,
This is so useful.
Yeah, it is. This Q&A time? No, Oblivion, this is not Q... What? This is just we talk time. If you took a modern anime of time... I answered that, Oblivion. It would be... I would choose Fate Stay, and they probably would think it's amazing.
They probably wouldn't be able to comprehend. Yeah. That's why we don't have time travel. Because no one would understand.
Dude, it's so hard to try to contemplate time travel. Okay, I wonder if they could hear that rubbing on it like that. That's some ASMR shit right there. How much art could an artist fart if an artist could fart art?
A shit ton. That's for you, Lee.
Oh no. Alright, everybody. It's just fun. It's fun just hanging out with you guys and fucking see you the other. I can't even see this thing. Anyway, alright. Let's where's the thing? Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next week. We love almost all of you except for that one. You know who you are.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
Fuck up!
Fuck, man.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh, Lee's not ready. Lee's not ready. No.
Well, you didn't want to talk no questions.
I didn't want no questions.